Hey everybody, this is your 30-minute upper body AMRAP. So this is definitely going to be a sweaty one. I know when we think upper body day, we don't typically think lots of sweat, but I guarantee you will be. You're gonna need two pieces of equipment, a set of lighter weights and a set of heavier weights. So I've got 10s and 20s here. Think something that you would row with and something that you would push overhead or bicep curl. So get your two weights if you have them and meet me down on the floor for the warm up. So we're starting down on the back for our warm up. We're gonna work for reps today. So 5 reps of each exercise. Connecting the low back to the mat, bending the knees, feet plant in the floor, and we're gonna make a W with your elbows. So palms are up to the ceiling, shoulders retracted away from the ears. From here, big inhale as we fill the lungs. Big exhale, press those arms up overhead. Good, big inhale down. Exhale up. Keeping those shoulders down on the mat the entire time. Very nice, that should have been our last one. From here, let's turn over to the right. So stacking those palms, stacking the knees, head is nice and relaxed. We're gonna draw a circle with that left hand all the way open. And then all the way back. Make sure you're fully stacking the hand each time. So big circle. And back. Good, 3 more just like that. Perfect, finishing that out. We're gonna go right to the other side. So you get a nice look at my butt for the next minute. All right, finishing that out, we will flip over onto the hands and knees. So finding our tabletop position, readjusting our pants, we're gonna hit a T-spine rotation. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, left hand to the left ear. As we take a big rotation, take your focus with you, and down. Big exhale up. Inhale back down. And we'll go right to the other side. Right hand by the right ear, big twist, take your focus with you. Very nice, both hands in that tabletop position. Let's go for an alternating bird dog. We're gonna go 5 each side, so 10 reps total. So we reach it out long, bring it back down. Holding at the top for a moment, and down. This is 3.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Very nice, finding your plank. Legs are about hip to shoulder width apart, depending on your comfort, your anatomy. Let's shift up to a down dog, big stretch. Roll through that spine, coming back down to your plank. Make sure that we're not going too far down. We just want to find our plank pose. 4 more, big inhale. Big exhale, roll through that spine. Good. And once you're done, shake it out. And that's your warm up. If you need anything else, definitely pause me and then we'll hop right into our first circuit. All right, jumping into the bulk of the workout. We have 4 circuits to get through today. Now each circuit will contain 3 exercises and each circuit is also focused on one specific part of the upper body. So we're gonna get a lot of very specific movements involved today. Now each circuit is going to be amrap style, like it says in the title of the warm up or in the title of the workout. So you're gonna have 5 minutes to complete as many rounds of each circuit as possible, okay? So let's start it up. We have some bent over rows to start. I've got my 20s here. You can totally go heavier too if you want, but remember you have 5 minutes to get through all of this, so it is gonna be pretty high volume. So, sending the hips back, taking a nice bend in the knees to get your flat back position. We're gonna row those arms up and down. 10 reps here. Then second exercise. We're coming into a lat pull down plank. So we're in our plank position. Legs are a little wider than the hips for stability. We reach out, pull, out and down. Out, pull, out and down. If you need to, you can always drop down to the knees here. Final exercise is an overhead hold with a march. I'm gonna go for my 20s here. So, holding the weights up above the shoulders, we're gonna close the ribcage, squeeze the glutes, bring one leg up, just knee in line with the hip, and down. Other side up, and down. Take your time with all of this. It's not about moving as fast as possible, it's about getting as many clean reps as possible, all right? Everything you're doing for 10 reps. We're gonna put a clock on for 5 minutes, and we're just gonna go for it. So let's get that timer started. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're starting with those bent over rows. I'm gonna talk through the first few rounds of this. Send the hips back, bring the elbows back, and down. Beautiful. Once you're done with those, you're gonna put it down and head into that lat pull down plank. So obviously this entire first work set is all about strengthening the muscles of the back. And once you're done with those, we're gonna bring those weights up above the head and go for those marches. So this is obviously gonna recruit some of the shoulder as well, but what we're trying to do is hit that low trap. Low traps are involved in depression of the shoulders or bringing shoulders down away from the ears. That's what we're focused on here. Added bonus with every single one of these work sets, we're gonna have exercises that are much more compound, like this one. So we're also working our core, working our hip flexors, we're working our ankle stability. I think I have 2 more. Whew. All right, heading back to the top. Right on in if you can, otherwise you take a break. Let's go for it. and rest. All right, it's pretty good. I think I got through almost 4 rounds. I don't really know. Totally lost count. Totally lost count. All right, let's take a 30-second rest and then we're gonna get into the second circuit. All right, so hopping into that second circuit, first exercise is an alternating rotation with a twist. So I'm gonna be using my heavier dumbbells, totally up to you, trying to get a little challenge going today. So bringing them onto the shoulders, a push press with a twist. We're gonna bend the knees, explode that arm straight up, bicep by the ear, close the rib cage, squeeze the glutes, come back down. If the rotation is too much, I just want you to keep it center, all right? From there, we're coming down into some shoulder taps. So feet are nice and wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From there, we're gonna stay kneeling for an Arnold press. Whew, bringing those weights into your front rack position. We're gonna rotate up, pressing overhead, squeeze the glutes, close the rib cage. If that's too much kneeling, you can always stagger 1 foot in front for a little bit more stability, but I do want it kneeling if your knees can handle it because we are gonna recruit a little bit more core that way. Otherwise, you can always stand it up. 5 minutes, 10 reps of each exercise. So you get in as many reps as you can. I'm gonna start my clock over here. We're going for that push press twist in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So lighter or heavier weights. Again, using modification if you need it. We're gonna bend the knees, close the rib cage, bring it back down, then we switch. Good. So obviously this whole work set is about the shoulders. All right, bring those down. Let's go for those shoulder taps. So 10 reps, this should go pretty quickly. There we go, like 5 seconds. All right, kneeling Arnold press. These are gonna take a little bit longer. So weights face you, flip the palms away, close the rib cage, bring it back down. Oh my gosh, shoulders are already fatigued. All right, if you start to really fatigue, you can always neutral grip, 1 weight, just give me a strict press, okay? We're gonna see how I do with these. We're gonna count that as 2. Let's keep going. All right, we know now, front of my shoulders are very weak. So that was very difficult. All right, y'all, we're gonna blast that music. You got 3 minutes left. So as many rounds as possible. and let it go. All right. Oh my goodness, I had to drop weight down. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? Better listen to your body than have shitty form. So drop that weight down when you need to. Take 30 seconds. I'll see you for your third circuit. All right, we're back for the third circuit. So this is our halfway point in our workout. I hope you're still with me. We are starting with a lateral lunge into a bicep curl. So we're gonna put these two exercises together to incorporate more of the core. Again, this is an upper body focused workout. So we're stepping to the side, curl the arms in, send the booty back, and bring it back up to the center. Other side, curl the arms in, bring it back to the center. If that's too tough with 2 weights, drop it down to 1. From there, drop in the weights down. We're going for up downs. So your biceps are gonna be a big stabilizer in these. We start with the arms down in our forearm plank position, feet a little bit wider than the hips. As we come up, I want your hand to replace your elbow rather than your palm. If you replace your palm, you're gonna be in an extended plank. Replace the elbow, that's gonna be your full plank. 10 reps, up and down. Try to start with the opposite arm each time. And then finally, we're coming into a supinated press out. I'm gonna do just 1 weight because apparently my arms are little noodles today. You can also do 2. I want you to underhand grip your weight or weights so that your palms are facing up. Keeping everything nice and tight. We're just gonna extend and in. So it's kind of like you're serving a platter of mimosas to everybody, depending on what day and time of the day is. So, out and in. As that weight gets farther away from you, again, you're gonna notice your core has to engage more. So just kind of gauge off of there. 10 reps of everything, 5 minutes to get it done. Let's start that clock. Here we go. We're starting alternating lateral lunge with the bicep curl. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So, picking up those weights, palms out, we step to the side, big lunge, curl the weights in, chest stays open, and together. Out, make sure those toes are pointed to the front the entire time. And drop it down. Up downs. You can always drop to the knees if you need to. I know everyone hates these. Whew. Here we go. 10 reps once you're ready. All right, I know I really flew through those, so if you're still working, totally fine. Otherwise, stand on up, 1 or 2 weights, underhand grip. We're going for those 10 supinated press outs. All right, I'm gonna take a second for those arms, and then we're going right back to the top. So remember, 10 reps of everything. Take as much rest time as you need, okay? But remember that the focus of this is endurance. So see if you can push yourself. Let's go for it. Whoo, and drop it down. All right, I got noodle arms, but we got one more circuit, focusing on the triceps. So you know some push-ups are coming. Take your 30 seconds, I'll see you there. All right, we got that final circuit. Are we ready? It's just 5 minutes of work. Then we're right into our cool down, all right? So again, we're gonna focus all on the triceps here. First exercise is a tricep overhead extension. So using your dumbbell, you're going to underhand grip it, bending at the elbows, close the rib cage here, full extension of those arms, biceps up by the ears. So again, bend and full extension. From there, we're gonna come down, 10 push-ups, all right? Push-ups, any type that you're working on. Remember that these are gonna get really difficult by the end, especially because our arms are already noodles. So if you need to go down to the knees, that's totally okay today because this is an upper body focus. So we're really just focused on the triceps, less about the core. After that, we're coming all the way down onto our back into some skull crushers. 1 or 2 weights, full extension of the arms. We bend at the elbows. Back to that full extension. Make sure that the elbows are not coming down toward the chest. We're hinging from the elbow to the wrist, all right? 10 reps of everything, 5 minutes of work. We can do this, let's go for it. We'll put our 5 minutes on the clock in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So overhead tricep extension, underhand grip on top of that dumbbell. Close the rib cage. Bend and extend. Once you're done with those push-ups, oh my God, I'm like dreading these. Here we go, 10, whatever you've got left in the tank. All right, we did something there. Make your way onto your back, skull crushers. Again, 1 or 2 weights, whatever feels achievable and clean to you. So we bend at the elbows, big exhale, extend up. Oh my God. What have I done? I'm definitely gonna have to drop down to 1 weight at some point. Keep it going. All right, the time to drop down was after 2 reps. So If you're getting mad at yourself for dropping down in weight, please do not. This is an endurance workout. So remember, we are working a lot of volume. That means your weight is gonna have to be a little bit lower for your muscles to actually get through it. So don't be mad at yourself when you need a break, like I do right now. Keep on pushing. Your endurance is gonna grow throughout the month. Let's go. And let it go. Holy crap. All right. Let's take a seat. Wipe that sweat away. And we'll just open and shut those arms. Nice work. What did I say? Upper body, but still sweaty. Let's take a big stretch. And switch. One more time each side. If you're looking for a deeper upper body stretch, definitely head over to the Fit Club Stretch Portal. That's gonna give you a great 10-minute stretch to do right after this. Go down, switch. Last one, hit that tricep. Can't even grab my elbow, it's so sweaty. And we are all set. Any questions, as always, leave them in that comment box below, but I will see you all in the next one.